This is now the moment of truth. Did I get accepted in the San Diego Comic-Con 2026 lotto? San Diego Comic-Con 2026 is officially underway, which also means the exclusive pops from Funko have been released. Whether you're in San Diego to actually grab the pops at the con itself, or you're either searching on a website or going to a specific retailer to get these exclusives. And so, of course, today I'm going to be doing some Funko Pop hunting for those San Diego Comic-Con exclusive pops, so let's get right to it. Now, as I'm recording this specific clip right now, it is Monday, and you're probably wondering, why am I filming this early for San Diego Comic-Con? And that is because today is the launch of the lottery on Funko.com to get the exclusives online. So we're going to be logging on to Funko.com first and checking out the exclusives you are able to possibly obtain when entering the lottery. Alright, so as you can see, I am on Funko.com now, more specifically the American version of the website. For those that may not know, I'm actually from Canada and we weren't able to enter the lottery. However, what I officially have done is sign up for a reshipper to get a US address in hopes that if I get accepted, then it will ship to that address and then it will ship over to my address here in Canada. So we have right here on the main page, Comic-Con exclusives, greetings from San Diego. So we're going to enter here and look at the different exclusives that you're able to get. The 2 Star Wars pops, there's Dungeons and Dragons. You can even get every single San Diego Comic-Con exclusive besides, I believe, the pop and bag bundle with the One Piece pop, and get every single pop that is involved in there. Forky and Karen Beverly, the 2-pack, the 2 Invincible pops. There's the Magic the Gathering, a couple of, I believe it is solo level, or not solo leveling, what the heck is it called? Persona 5 solo leveling is actually this pop. Baldur's Gate, One Piece right here, the Chainsaw Man pop, another One Piece, and there's even another page right here for some of the shared exclusives. Actually, I believe these 2 are shared with Orko and Lucy in Spacesuit from Cyberpunk, and then there's the pop and bag bundle. Mind you, I don't know how many people are planning on getting all of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives at once, and one thing I don't like about the way this is being dealt with is that for each of the lotto drawings, if you get accepted for multiple pops, that means you have to pay a shipping cost for each exclusive instead of bundling it all together of what you get, and then you're only paying one shipping cost. Luckily for me, I'm only here for one specific pop, and that is this one right here. And one thing I was able to do, and you might be able to see, I'm in the drawing 2 times because I had claimed 400 of the fan rewards points to get double the chance in order to possibly get accepted. They also have the new role of the pre-authorized payments, so I did get money taken out of my account at the moment, but I believe if I don't get accepted, then I'll get my money back. The only thing I won't get back is the 400 fan rewards points that it took for me to get the double drawing. Fingers crossed, especially because I'm wearing my Toy Story shirt right here, but I guess we'll wait for Thursday morning when we officially know if I get accepted for this pop or not. Alright guys, so it is Thursday morning and today is the day where I find out whether or not I got accepted in the lotto and will be getting my San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. But before we all find out together if I got accepted or not, I'm actually going to be heading over to my local EB Games since I haven't been there in a while and check out what kinds of pops are in store, maybe even seeing some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Alright, so taking a look at the massive selection my local EB Games has, the first new pop I noticed is Rhoda the Hutt from the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I actually didn't know until now that this is glow in the dark. For all you horror fans, we got the Blacklight Art the Clown from Terrifier, which I'm really digging the colors they chose for this specific pop. Some WWE pops with main event Jey Uso, Jimmy Hart, and Eric Bischoff. The DC Comics Sonic crossover pops that are normally exclusive to Target in the US with Sonic as Flash, Shadow as Batman. EB Games did randomly restock on older pops recently, like Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black, which is over 10 years old. The brand new King of the Hill pops, including Bobby, which I know a lot of fans wanted him in the first wave of pops. We got tons of Pokemon and One Piece pops, with one being this Brook that I believe has a glow-in-the-dark chase if I'm not mistaken. Here's a pop I saw when I was at West Edmonton Mall recently, but didn't look up close, being the caged mouse from Mousetrap. This is from the new Minions movie, and it kinda looks like a green Zoidberg. Here's some Magic the Gathering, but none are that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Another brand new pop I haven't seen being the new Stewie from Family Guy. It's so cool to see this license get renewed, and I can't wait for more pops to get released for this set. Of course, I gotta look at the Toy Story 5 pops since we are trying to obtain one for San San Diego Comic-Con. On this rack, we got a 10-inch Charmeleon, the Slime Protector. Speaking of older restocks, when was the last time we saw vinyl 2-packs? The X-Men meme pop, and I did notice right here the premium pop of Bullseye from Toy Story 5. I'm probably going to obtain the Disney Parks Flocked version first before I go for this one, honestly. Shoutout goes to the unacceptable viewer. And the reason that they ended up getting a shoutout is because they joined our YouTube channel membership, which only cost $1.99 a month. Not only do you get the shoutout, but you do get lots of other perks, including early access to every single video and short that we produce on this channel. So definitely consider joining our YouTube channel membership. It will be greatly appreciated and it will go a long way of helping out this channel a lot. So definitely consider it, but let's get right back to the video. Now we are back from EB Games, and I will mention that after when we find out whether I got accepted or not, there's a couple of packages I've been meaning to open on a video, and I thought this would be the perfect video to do so. But without further ado, this is now the moment of truth. Did I get accepted in the San Diego Comic-Con 2026 lotto? And the answer is no. I unfortunately did not get accepted for the Forky and Karen Beverly 2-pack, which of course is upsetting. That was a very limited piece when you think about not only what's distributed online, but of course being distributed throughout the 4 days at San Diego Comic-Con itself. But let's end off this video on a high note by opening up those 2 packages. We have ourselves a box from Pop Culture in Australia. Now this is actually something I had teased during the White Horse Funko Pop Hunt video, and now I can finally open this up. Here it is all the way around in the packaging. There is a dent, which hopefully nothing is wrong with the Funko Pop I had purchased here. Let's cover up that address for a second. Whoops. So I ended up purchasing this pop while I was in the Yukon territories, and it's actually going to be personally my first Funko Pop in the limited edition lineup. And as I open this box up, I do see that this is covered by another sorter, which is great because I'm curious about how this box is after that puncture on the side, which it looks like there isn't even damage at all, because you might be able to see that's where the ding was that is on the side of the box right there. Looks like we got to cut through a couple of more things, so let's open this up. And it looks like where I actually cut was right where the bottom of the pop is. So let's actually slide this out. I actually don't know which side is actually going to be the front. Nope, that is the back. I can see right from the bottom there, that is the back. So this is the right way to show off exactly which pop I ended up purchasing off of Pop Culture, and it is Snappy from Toy Story 5. And this actually comes in the hard stack Pop Culture offers with their limited edition pops. And here it is, guys. There is the sticker for the limited edition, more specifically the Supreme lineup, because it is limited to 9,500 pieces. Number 1718 in the lineup. Let's check out the side profiles of this pop. We got that side with the cool little art on the side, the battery percentage, and then on the back there is no lineup of pops. Now at the moment, because this is neatly packed in the hard stack, I'm not going to take it out of the box and show you guys more closely, but I will show you a photo right now that on the back of the Snappy Pop there is a picture of Jessie. And now we have a package here from Funko.com, and of course it's not that Toy Story 5 2-pack. And this is something I've been meaning to open up the last couple of weeks, but then by the time I wanted to open up, I'm like, you know what, San Diego Comic-Con's around the corner, I'll just open it up for this specific video. And in typical Funko.com fashion, we do have these types of sorter box, which is weird considering that this is also a limited edition pop. But nonetheless, let's open this up, and the pop that I got is the Atlas Supreme limited edition pop from Toy Story 5. After watching Toy Story 5 in theaters, I did really enjoy this character that I believe is voiced by Craig Robinson, who is known for being Daryl Philbin in The Office. There's another close look at that Supreme sticker, limited to 9,500 pieces. That's the front of the box, 1717. One side profile of the box has got the same thing as we saw with the Snappy. There's another side profile. You can actually see more of the front of the box there. And then just like all the Toy Story Pops, including that 2-pack most likely, it has nothing to show for a future wave on the back. I will say that this looks pretty tiny for a Funko Pop, but the character is much smaller than the other devices in that portion of Toy Story 5. But at least I was able to show you guys a couple of the Toy Story 5 Pops. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in another video.